Hi y'all, Julia here. Today is April 12th, 2022, and having a nice day. It rained like crazy earlier, but I'm on a different part of the trail than I've been on with you guys before, or different trails actually. But yeah, I was going to talk about prepping because everybody's prepping for the end of the world or whatever. And I'm sure the prepper businesses have just gone insanely profitable lately. But Jason was talking about that too from Archaics. Y'all know that I'm a cheerleader for that channel. That it's one of these things where you manifest your reality, and of course you're practical, but you don't go overboard, and you just have this confidence that you'll get through it unscathed, and you will. You just know that's the way it's going to be, and you act like that's the way it is, and then that's the way it's going to be. And I don't do any prepping for anything. That's why I'm in the place I am right now. Like, for instance, my car's broke right now, and they're like, well, you should probably just buy a new car. It's going to be that expensive. And I was like, I don't think I can do that. But whatever, things will work out. They always do. And I know that, so just waiting to see what the result will be. It always works out. Always, always, always. So not really even concerned, just, minor inconvenience of not having a car. But, but prepping, I'm not one of these people that do that. I've never, thought you need insurance or savings accounts. And that's how I've lived my life. And, I don't have stacks of cash or anything. But I've always had everything I needed and then some. And I've always been able to give to other people, and will continue to do that. And that's all I need, I don't need a bunch of digits on a screen or any kind of material wealth. That's not true abundance, really. Abundance is when you just have everything. And the truth is, people are all stockpiling all this junk-ass food, this freeze-dried crap or whatever. You get 2,000 calories a meal, these fat asses need to take a few meals off, It would probably be good for them to fast for however many days and maybe do urine therapy when shit hits the fan. We know you can survive really, really long time without food or water. So, and that's one of the things that I'll do if I have to. I'll really kick in my breatharian part of me. I have to pick up my stuff that I left here. My umbrella and my scarf, because it looked like it was going to rain when we left. But, no, I forgot what I was saying. But, don't need to prep. I'd get my breatharian on. Or, there's just food everywhere. There's food everywhere. And if you just say, I'll find food, I try to eat raw, plant-based as much as possible. And that's everywhere. And I know it's good for you not to eat all the time. If you just eat once a day, that's actually a really good thing. If all you did was eat fruit once a day for a long period of time, you would probably heal any symptoms that you have. So, if things really got bad and people had to do that or eat some kind of mono meal, eat the same thing every day for a certain time, that's actually good for the body too. And if you only get one meal a day, that would be such a healthy thing. So there's always a silver lining. People are just so worried about, not having food 3 meals a day with their meat and potatoes on each one kind of deal. It's like, really? So, yeah. And, I don't know, a while back I saw some YouTube video with somebody's pantry. They went to like Sam's or something and just had all this absurd amount of all this processed food. Of course, it lasts forever. It'll be here after the simulacrum closes down in 2178. It'll be one of the things that gets destroyed with this left of the simulation that's not real. It's just part of the simulation. But yeah, just crazy. So don't worry about what's going to happen unless there's something you can do about it. And the only thing you can do about it is make sure your reality is the way you want it. Probably recognize this part of the trail. And yeah, and like Jason says, act, and not just Jason, it's written in a lot of ancient texts too, act as if it is, and it will be. And the whole act thing is important. So I'm going to act like my car can get fixed for under 200 euros. I already had put that out there. So it is a possibility, actually, because I'm not going to bother y'all with the details, but yeah. So, to prep or not to prep, and to worry or not to worry, to own your magic or not to own your magic. We have to take our magic back, and that's why we're getting close to another reset, because they have to do these resets every 138 years, because we figure everything out. We figure how powerful we are, that we create this reality, and then they lose their hold on us. They can't control us once we figure that out, and destroy everyone that hasn't figured that out. But the ones who have figured it out know how to stick around, and there you have it. It makes so much sense. And I'm not saying Jason's 100% on everything on the Archaics channel, and again, you can find his playlist in my Save playlist on this channel. And but it makes a lot of sense, and he's got the data to back it up. He has so much data, it's insane. So it really makes sense. It's a whole palindromic simulation, so certain reverse things happen in certain patterns, and the same exact things happens another cycle along. It's just really interesting, real intricate. So yeah, once you get into his work, it's definitely years before you can go through it all, and I've just started on it, but so far it's making so much sense, and it's very good and very liberating perspective too. And it confirms things I already know, and that's how so many people are. When they tell you things and you're like, yeah, that's how I thought it was, but they just tell you a different reason why or whatever, or give you a reason why. So that's how it is with so many people when you resonate with them. Like James Brockhurst, he's the same way. It's like, oh yeah, what he's saying makes sense. You kind of already know it, but then you hear it from them, and you're like, and they might give a different twist on it or whatever. So, yeah, and we have to really start doing more of that, using our intuition more and our mind less, and instead of being mindful, we need to be mindless. But yeah, nice moon up there. I don't know if y'all can see it.